be in good shape to be a personal trainer?
Neutral for now. Let's see how this plays out. Obviously, she's gonna disagree, he's gonna agree.
So not necessarily, you don't need to be in like top tier shape to be a personal trainer. You can be out of shape. The only exception being is if I personally think you've been in shape before. I would always practice what you preach, and if you're gonna talk the talk, you better walk the walk, because it will be a lot more motivating for someone who can then see if you can do it. Well, I can do it. Morally for me, I would go to someone who's in shape, or at least has been in shape.
I have a variety of clients in terms of body weight and shape. People come to me because I can relate to their challenges. I feel that if the difference to somebody starting a health and fitness journey is because there's a bigger personal trainer who they can relate to, and that personal trainer knows what they need to do to lose weight, but actually right now is focused on good mental health and just being stronger in the gym.
Well, that makes no sense, all right? If I wanted to get better at shooting basketballs, okay, and I hired a shooting coach so I can get better at shooting basketballs, I wouldn't find a shooting coach that misses as much as me so I could relate to them about how much we fucking suck at shooting. All right, I'll go get lethal fucking shooter because he could shoot a basketball really well, so I know he could teach me how to shoot a basketball well. Look, I don't know if you need to be in shape to be a personal trainer, but I do know this shit fucking helps, bro.
Personal trainer can help one big person, then they should exist, and they should.
I'm insecure about my 3-point percentage, my nigga.
Personally, wouldn't take
But I wouldn't get a
advice
nigga who
off.
can't
Let's say,
shoot.
put it into example, I want to set up a business. I wouldn't go to someone who's never owned a business.
But that would be like going to a personal trainer who's not a qualified personal trainer. That's different to this because I am qualified.
I feel like
not,
it's just
though. You're
morally
not.
correct for a personal trainer to be in shape. No, 100%.
Without me putting myself out there and doing what I do, they would never walk through the gym door because the gym is overwhelming. The fact that you feel that me doing that job is morally not great has bothered me because
You can do it, that's what you can do it. You can do whatever you want.
but it's morally incorrect.
If you're out of shape, then
So it
it's
is.
unhealthy. Again, it's unhealthy.
It is crazy to think, no disrespect to whatever she's trying to do. You're not a personal trainer. You're a gym buddy. You're literally a gym buddy. To put that as personal trainer and think that we're just supposed to be like, yeah, she's right. Your mental health. It's important, of course, but to be like, I'm not really building nothing. And don't get me wrong, there's some fat people that are just powerlifters, whatever. You can teach them to be powerlifters if her thing's not weight loss. But to sit there and be like, I'm a personal trainer too. And like I said, to the dude's point, y'all can watch the full video. I'm giving you my recap from what he even said earlier. And was saying like, you don't have to be the fittest. Like, duh, I wouldn't want you to be, you don't have to be like super Max Payne 1000 rock diesel. Like, no, you don't have to be that, but a little bit fit to some extent where you can see something. And to the fact where you're like, you're not trying to push nobody. In this video, she, the dude, he tested out both personal trainers. She's just like, yeah, nah, she's gonna go light. It's like, you're not even there to really push me or really get me there. What am I doing here? And I look at the thing a lot because it's crazy. Like, goofy self gonna say, yeah, I'm your personal trainer. If she walked out, no disrespect, even if this was, Jared from Subway type of thing, he walk out, I'm your personal trainer. And me and him the same size. We both built like Oompa Loompas. Why am I gonna listen to you? What are you gonna really tell me? And like I said, I respect her point, what she was saying on, yeah, a lot of people are scared to even get into this gym. That's true. Some people go in, get intimidated. But you're more of a gym buddy then. You're not a personal trainer. Because who's to say that he's not going to make his clients comfortable? He has clients her size, in the overweight thing. But like being overweight and being a personal trainer is crazy to me. I don't like the two folds because everyone's trying to be the thing and like he said, morally incorrect. But everyone's trying to be so nice with it. And she's like, yeah, I don't feel like you can't tell me I can't be. Like, no, you're a gym buddy because you're not really doing nothing. All her reasonings were just dumb because it was like, well, like, yeah, I'm making her mental feel good. And hopefully, I like the way Agent even explained it too, like, because they can relate to you more. That's nice. Then you're a gym buddy. You're not a personal trainer. How Agent said, if I'm terrible at shooting, I'm garbage. I'm going to go to someone who's just as garbage as me, can't shoot, and he's going to train me to shoot. We're just going to relate together how we can't make no shots. Our jumpers are really broke. How is he going to fix that for me? It's not a personal trainer. Would you really hire a personal trainer that tells you, I don't even know how to do pull-ups, and you want to learn? We both terrible at it. Let's learn together. You just became my gym buddy. You're not my personal trainer. So what are we talking about here? This is why I be like so just done with the social media of influencers of fitness out there, because anybody could. But like she said, I am certified. I don't know who let her get certified or nothing. But to my thing, not even to bash her, but let's be real. Like, y'all not going to sign up for that. You're not going to sign up for it. Like, that's never done nothing. But I get it with basketball. There's better coaches than they were basketball players. There's better basketball players than they are coaches. Like, they may know the game, and we can do it for the NBA players that played in the league, but they have terrible takes. terrible knowledge because they just simply don't watch the sport to gain the knowledge. Some of them have good IQ regardless and could be good coaches. So, I mean, I know it's different. Some people's argument could be that, but I'm not letting you have that one. I'm sorry, you can't be no overweight and be no personal trainer. Like I said, her reasoning anyway was for the mental health aspect. Then you're a gym buddy. Like, I want to make it comfortable for them to go. That's what gym buddies are. Anyone swears that I'm lying, I'm not. Y'all know that's what gym buddies are. What women ask for, I need a gym partner. Because they're like, what? I lack motivation. I need someone to keep me consistent. So y'all going together to hold each other accountable. As a personal trainer, I'm fit. I'm trying to get you to here or get you to a certain goal of your body. If you are built just like me, where's the motivation in that? What results can I see? You're just getting me in the gym, which she could just be the starting point, and then you run into real personal trainers. But like I said, she could just be a gym buddy, and that's fine. But to throw personal trainer, I kind of hate that. That's like saying you're a shooter and you shoot 30 shots and only make 9. You're not a shooter. You just put up a lot of shots and you made 9 doesn't make you a shooter. But there's some people in their logic that would. Like, I hit 10 threes. How many shots did you take? 40. It's pretty bad. You're not a shooter then. So how are you going to tell me I'm a personal trainer? Where's the results? I need some type of results. Not saying she has to be the fittest. That's why I said, not saying you have to be super swole already, but some type of shape where it's like, okay, I can look and be like, you know what, I can relate to you in that. But her thing, I want to relate to you, you know, just get you in the gym. I know we're all scared. You're a gym buddy. But like I said, I'm not going to go to a shooter, trainer, coach, and he can't make shots either, but he's trying to train me into making shots. Why would I listen to that? It's just like someone who's never started a business ever and tries to tell me this is how you run a successful business. I never tried it. I don't know. But I think I can tell you how to run one and you'll be successful. Would you really listen to that? You wouldn't. And anyone who's trying to defend that, like I said, she's a gym buddy. But to call yourself a personal trainer is sick work to me. I just think that was the sickest work I've seen. This was the dumbest video I came across of. Shout out Agent Zero. He always reacts to things. He's like, shoot, I can talk about this, but this was crazy. Like, she was really like, no, I'm really certified. I have clients that would go to me that wouldn't go to you. Like, who's to say he doesn't get clients about the same size as you? They didn't stop making clients when they made you. Just like people think when they got a gun, that people thought that they stopped making guns when they got one. That's why I'm like, it's just that same argument to me. Like, yeah, well, I make them feel better. They're going to go to who they want to go to. At the end of the day, you're going to pick and choose. But what are y'all thoughts on this? To me, I thought this was crazy. Because I'm like, I just can't see overweight personal trainer. Like, overweight, y'all. Like, what? What are we doing here, man? Like, I get it. To some people, it can be subjective. Like, hey, you need somebody. Like, what is a personal trainer to y'all and what's a gym buddy? Because to me, she's a gym buddy. But to say you're a personal trainer, I just find that's disrespect to the fitness industry. Because it's like, the goal is to be in good health. People's like, just because you're this doesn't mean you're in good health. I think that he's swollen, physically shaped, that he knows. But I know I saw a comment that said if she told people how to diet, then that would be questionable. It'd be like, but I still think either way, she's just a gym buddy. And what are y'all thoughts down below? I'm not even trying to bash the woman, but let's be real. But if y'all enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, stay positive, inspired, be great and blessed, and never stress. Peace.